3 rounds of discussion with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from a Zoom call in Columbia, South Carolina, Matthew, aka the Unbreakable Spirit. And his opponent from a Zoom call in Atlanta, Georgia, Daniel, aka the Executioner. Take it away, Matthew.
Thank you, Jesse, for the wonderful introduction. Hello, everyone. This is episode number 84. Episode of At Odds with the Unbreakable Spirit.
I'm the Executioner, Daniel Travalos.
We are now 16 away from 100.
What?
What?
Yeah,
Anyways,
you know the drill.
let's do the topics.
A topic, a number one.
How AEW will handle Rampage and Ring of Honor tapings around Collision.
Topic, a number a two.
Seth Rollins playing a villain in Captain America number 4.
Topic, a number a three.
More characters WWE messed up.
Okay.
But let's
Alright,
hop into topic 1, which is me.
Yes.
So, Collision has been confirmed.
Yes.
I'm probably
Hey,
not
live.
gonna watch it. I already have enough wrestling through Friday.
I mean, you're probably gonna
I'm
watch
gonna watch like the first episode to see if it's something I'm interested in. But if it's not,
Then I'm not.
then
I'm
I'm
gonna
not.
I'm gonna record it because I'll be busy working that day.
Yeah.
But it's just my honest thought. So, what are the reports saying on how WWE is gonna handle
AEW.
whatever AEW is gonna handle their other shows?
I am actually pulling that up as we record this.
Okay, because my honest thoughts on Collide is that's great. Maybe now AEW can have a fucking brand split.
They should, but in like full disclosure, they should have had one a long time ago.
Yes. Yes. Yes, they should have. But I also saw the logo for Collide and
Oh, it was compared to something on Twitter.
WCW.
Yes. More specifically, Monday Nitro, which was also on TNT.
Yeah. My honest take on, because look, you got the reports ready to go?
I am still trying to find it. There's been a lot of news since then.
Okay,
There we
great.
go.
Alright, take it away.
Alright, so according to the article, don't pop up fucking ad. I didn't even click on you.
Okay.
Ring of Honor tapings will also continue to take place on Saturday, immediately following Collision.
So,
So
alright.
Collision will have it first, and then Ring of Honor.
So what about Rampage? What the fuck are they doing about that shit?
AEW Rampage will continue to be filmed on Wednesdays following Dynamite, along with some dark matches.
Okay. So, what is your thoughts from that article?
I honestly didn't know the AEW taping schedule, so I'm okay with that. And I'm glad they're putting their new show before a show they acquired.
Yeah, because my question is regarding Collision, honestly, and that is, what's going to be the commentary team for that show?
Probably the usual guys.
Yeah, fair enough. But I mean, because also, if you're gonna, because a lot of people are theorizing that with AEW possibly announcing Collision, a lot of people are theorizing that this could possibly be the return of one CM Punk.
Yeah.
But I mean, it all depends because if that shit is announced in Chicago and CM Punk doesn't show up, you
Oh,
are
the
fucked.
fans will be pissed.
Yeah. So if you do it in Chicago, you better have CM Punk. But if you don't
Yeah,
do it
you
in
you
Chicago,
you, you better tell the elite to swallow their goddamn pride and just allow CM Punk to collect a paycheck that isn't from his sofa.
yeah, cause otherwise we will definitely see. I wouldn't be surprised if AEW take from AEW Collide, and I'm also kind of wondering what the stage will look
First
like.
off, it's Collision.
Collision, Collide, whatever. But it's just I'm wondering what the stage is gonna look like. But also, it's just like if you got CM Punk coming back, and because no, the point I'm making is, folks, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see CM Punk, we will riot sign.
Yeah. Like if CM Punk doesn't want to work with, I believe he called them little boys, do what we suggested Randy do last week. Go listen to that episode, listen to all our episodes. Please make Punk a dick ass heel authority figure.
I wanted to talk about this for the longest time about AEW, but why? Yeah, I never really understood Tony Khan being the GM as well as the owner. Why not have the GM be somebody else? I've never really understood that.
Yeah, like the guy. And also, how often does he actually appear on AEW television?
Really?
Exactly. Adam Pierce shows up more than Tony Khan.
Yeah. Well, my final thoughts on this is about Collide is I'm glad AEW is doing a new show, and I because personally I'm glad some wrestling company is smart enough to do it on Saturday because there's nothing really going on Saturday.
Aside from the occasional premium live event for WWE.
That too, but also like, hey, but I'm just glad that AEW is doing something new, and I hope the first episode is good. What are your final thoughts?
I hope the first episode is good because it may be the only one I watch.
Yep, I will be back with topic number two. Hello, everybody, and we are back with topic number two. Seth Rollins possibly playing will be a villain in Captain America: New World Order. Not possibly, it's pretty much confirmed.
I'm
He will be
actually
playing,
going to send you something that is a picture of his suit from the set of the movie.
which is, by the way, being filmed right here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
But my thoughts on Seth. Now, who would I like to? What Marvel villain would you like to see Seth play? Because I have heard that's a member of the Serpent Society. I have heard. I wouldn't be surprised if he's also, or I've heard that because they haven't introduced the Serpent Society in the MCU. Um, it could be, I don't know, a Super Scroll. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the picture has been delivered. I want to
Uh,
get your reaction to it.
yeah, it definitely looks like he's playing some kind of looks nice
Villain?
though. Yes. Now, who do you think Seth is playing?
I have no freaking idea. Like, if it is a member of the Serpent Society, great. That's a pretty big role for someone who I don't even know if he's had any acting experience before.
Okay.
But it's gonna be interesting, and I will admit I'm an MCU fan, so I'll probably be seeing it in theaters.
Anyway, I mean, oh hell, as long as because knowing Seth Rollins and knowing how good he is at being a villain, it's definitely gonna be someone that is gonna be a problem for Captain America.
Yeah,
Because from what we have heard, because I know this is kind of on topic, but I've heard this anyway. I have heard a lot of crazy things. I've heard that Captain America in this in this movie is going to be taking on not just one villain, but multiple villains, as well as well as General Ross being played by the one and only Harrison Ford on being the fucking president of the MCU.
so wait, did they recast General Ross or something?
Yeah, as Harrison, because the original guy died.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so they recast him as another a guy who could play another old man. A guy who's playing. I'm getting too old for this crap, guy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
because I mean, like,
Which is
hey,
why I'm surprised they're making an Indiana Jones 5.
well, okay. The reason for that one is because Harrison Ford wants to end on a nice note for Indiana Jones. That's basically it.
I mean, the fourth one had a nice note, but it wasn't well received, so I can kind of see both points of view. But
Anyway,
back on topic.
yeah, but it's just what are your thoughts on Seth Viking Rollins joining being the first WWE superstar to join the MCU? And I don't think. And here's another question: do you think Seth is gonna have a large role in that movie?
I have no idea, my dude. No idea.
But what are your thoughts on Seth Rollins joining the MCU?
It's definitely interesting. We have WWE superstars in both DC and Marvel now.
Yeah, we've. Well, I mean, this is technically the second This is the second WWE star to join the Marvel side.
It is?
Yeah, the first one was Dave Batista.
Oh, right. So it's actually even now. We have two in DC and two in Marvel.
What were the two in DC?
Uh, Cody Rhodes was a part of the Arrowverse,
Oh
and John Cena's Peacemaker.
yeah, oh yeah,
Now, on the Marvel side, we have Batista as Drax, though he might be coming to DC soon. That's a
yeah,
topic for another day. And now we have the Drip God, Seth freaking Rollins in the MCU.
yeah. But my actually thoughts on this does raise a question: is that with Seth Rollins joining the MCU, does that help or does that hurt him winning the inaugural World Heavyweight Championship?
it might hinder, but it might also, but in the same way, it could also potentially give exposure to WWE, so they might want to put the title on him.
Yeah, but the AM, yeah, that's true. But it's just you never really know with WWE. Don't get me wrong. Anyway, but it's just I will say whatever. Hey, I know Seth. I am. I'm honestly. I'm curious to see what Seth Rollins does in this movie, but it's just I know whatever they use him for is it's probably not going to be a small role.
Yeah, I'm just curious if he's gonna be credited in the credits as Seth Rollins or by his real name, Kobe Lopez.
Hmm, that is actually a good question. We'll be
But
back
we'll have to find out when it's in theaters.
in 2024.
Yeah, you were saying?
We'll be back with topic with the next topic.
The final topic of the episode where we're gonna ramble for a few minutes. We'll be right back. And we're
Thank
back
you.
with the third and final topic. More characters WWE messed up.
Ah boy, who do you got?
I think we've mentioned him before, but Stardust,
Yeah,
it
that's
literally drove Cody out of the company.
honestly a character that I think WWE botched a major potential. Is it that honestly was the Fiend.
Yeah, like that could be a topic onto its own. And probably has in a past episode.
Yeah, but cause again, or hell, maybe any version of Bray Wyatt's character. To be
Yeah, including the current one.
Yeah, a character that I think that WWE has completely dropped the ball with is honestly she shouldn't no she yeah. But honestly a character that I feel is the glorious one on the main roster.
Yeah.
That's a character
I would
that
also have to
embodies
say they probably messed up Elias. Basically, when they made Ezekiel.
yeah, that's fair enough.
Like, we've talked how Ezekiel was a failure on the show before, a long time ago.
Yes. But that yeah, I feel like in or I don't know. And another character that WWE has failed the ball with is oh I don't know anything involving Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah. And, like, let's just say some of those previous characters were failures.
Yeah, but
Like when he
Brian,
was Nikki.
yeah,
How
another
did I
character.
activate Siri on my iPad?
Yeah,
That was weird.
yes, but uh, what is a character for you that you think WWE has dropped the ball with completely?
Hmm.
Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
You had a chance when Braun Strowman, I mean, especially when Braun Strowman was in his rivalry or any of his rivalries with Roman Reigns. You had a chance to make this guy a fucking monster as either a baby face or a heel, especially as a heel. Because like Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
dude, like You had a guy that could literally flip a fucking ambulance on live TV,
Did he do that to
and
an ambulance or did he do
yeah,
that to a giant truck?
he's done it to an ambulance.
Okay, so both.
Both. Braun Strowman. Okay, here's another character that WWE has completely dropped the ball with that I think everyone might agree with. Curtis Axel.
Yeah, he's not even a wrestler anymore. He's a producer.
And my reason for that is you had Curtis Axel be with, for a little bit, in case anybody forgot, be with be with Paul Heyman, and you had him beat some big time fucking names like Triple H, and then you fucked it all up.
And keep in mind, people, Curtis Axel, aka Joe Henning, is a third generation superstar. He is
And
the
yeah,
son of Mr. Perfect.
well, I'm like, well, I hate to make this joke, but I don't care. Is that I wouldn't really come. He's not exactly Mr. Perfect Jr. now, is he?
You had him teaming up with Bo Dallas, the son of IRS, and the brother of Bray Wyatt, who is probably Uncle Howdy.
Yeah. Another character. Okay, you want to talk about another character WWE had something with, but fucked it up completely? Neville, especially when Neville was king of the cruiserweights.
Yeah.
You had something with that, but then you fucked it up.
Hell, I'd go as
Okay.
far to say they even messed up Ted DiBiase Jr.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Another character that they messed up that I think a lot of people may not know about is former WWE superstar Mason Ryan.
Yeah, if we want to talk about, we've mentioned a lot of men, but I got two women in mind that WWE has messed up.
Okay. Oh,
Number one, Alexa Bliss.
really?
Yeah, like they don't know what her character is currently.
Okay. Yeah, that's
And number two, former NXT Women's Champion Mandy Rose. If she had been the toxic attraction Mandy from the beginning, she would be a former Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion.
agreed. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of glad she did go in NXT because it gave her, a whole opportunity to reinvent herself. Now, if
Yeah,
they
but
didn't do,
if we had had that from the beginning, she wouldn't have
yeah, oh,
needed to
for sure,
reinvent herself.
for sure, yeah. If they, well, because yeah. Anyway, yeah. Well, we're done.
Because the Golden
So,
Gods,
yeah,
Grace Treason, whatever the fuck she wanted to call
yeah,
herself,
yeah,
did not
yeah,
work.
yeah.
I'm getting mad. Roll that outro before I start screaming again. Thank you for listening to At Odds, hosted by the Unbreakable Spirit,
And the executioner.
edited by the Unbreakable Spirit. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MTS_life_0126.
You can follow me on Instagram at DanTravis121, and you can also follow me on the Twitter at DanTheExecutioner21.
And you can follow the podcast at Odds Podcast. We'll be back next week with more debates and discussions. But until then, the Executioner and the Unbreakable Spirit will still be at odds.
Thank you, losers.